Yeah, this should be a pretty exciting race. Both runners are really, really good. Split actually beat me last week, to be honest.
Yeah, he's beaten me several times.
Looks like Edge is hyping you up.
Good to see Edge.
Alright, I believe they're on their way soon, very shortly.
There we are. Artan making a very good point. And in the black magic shop, we're looking at Temper, Sleep, Confuse, and Ice 3. 2 good spells there.
White, we have Cure, or Cure 4, and Harm, I believe. This is going to be pretty decent white magic for red mages.
No doubt. Only thing they're missing out on is Harm 4, as far as I can tell.
Looks like buying a few rapiers for his fighters here. I see both have taken the same party. The 2 red mage, white mage fighter, which seems to be pretty popular among most runners.
So what was the forced class? Because I didn't happen to see that.
Yeah, it's not up on our tracker, so I'm gonna guess maybe a red mage. Looks like they're both taking a fight to get a little cash, to get some more spells and stuff back in the shop. I'm sure our tracker will be on that shortly.
Like Split has some alternate graphics here for both his characters and the enemies.
Looks like he's using the Final Fantasy III version of sprites.
Indeed.
Floater for 58k in the first town.
Look at that.
She may not be a jet seed.
Nope. Depends on money availability at this point.
You never know, there could be a katana, max price katana up in the shops up here. Looks like Demerine's gonna be the first to try to get to TOFR. Nope, Split's right on his horse.
Oh, Grips have Bane. Ouch.
And Demerine is finding out the same thing.
Good fight to avoid.
Or kill them before they kill you.
Always an option. And Fuchsia's informing us that it was a forced fighter. So, fighters and red mages, when they're forced, generally not an issue. And we have a ruby.
Ooh, could this be a ruby-locked canoe of sorts?
Thorhammer and max gold. This was a loaded TOFR.
Well, there's your floater.
Yep.
A non-jet seed just turned into a jet seed, unless the canoe is hidden somewhere.
And even if it's ruby locked, we've got that covered.
So all they're looking for is a ship and a TNT, if they don't get it from the king and her.
Split's fighter is hanging on by a thread.
Looks like Split's the first one to hit Garland. The Thor's hammer, a nice 3, it shouldn't take long.
And fighter won't be missing out on any XP here.
There's the canoe. Zoom, zoom, boys.
And the crowd. Wow.
Yeah, this is gonna be a quick one.
It is. Call Val Kilmer and Tom Cruise, because we got some jets ready to scramble here.
I'm pretty sure that Titan might go a little bit hungry today.
It's entirely possible and likely. But we do have Split playing, so he may just feed the meme.
This is true. Oh, and he's just Ooh, Demerine took a bad wipe there.
Ouch.
He's gotta go back and get all those chests again, as well as beat Garland.
Yep. Looks like a little bit more XP. For insurance purposes. And we got Split loading up on supplies.
Buying some houses. Probably gonna try to find a good encounter where you can skip a bunch of time, where you can go a long run without getting an encounter, so he can get to his airship quick. Because I would think that would be priority one at the moment, is get to the airship.
Getting the airship is always priority number one until you've got it. That opens up the entire game.
Yeah, because you can always check stuff afterwards, then you're just going.
Everything you can do normally, you can do faster with an airship.
Like Split's gonna buy some silver Cheerios.
That's a fantastic early piece of armor.
Just to make his make his fighter a little more tanky, I guess.
Until he finds iron armor or something comparable, then he can throw that on one of his mages.
Until the Grey Imps decide to cast Bane, then that silver Cheerio is worthless.
Yep. Get our hands on some pro rings and some ribbons ASAP.
Looks like Split's gonna make his way for the dwarfs, rob them blind before moving on. See if he'll feed the meme while he's in there.
It's almost a safe assumption he will. Asps with slow. I don't think that's going to be a gigantic issue.
No, this is seeming more like a magic seed than anything else.
Definitely looking good.
Well, they needed some little nuke action there in 2 or 3, and boom, gone.
That would make a jet seed even more jetty.
Ooh, Split skipping the meme.
Wow.
Now we're gonna see these lovely credits while Demerine takes on Garland again with some poison people. Shouldn't be an issue this time though. Got all our party members up. Split's making his way down. Hitting those. Oh, he's gonna try to take on Garland here.
As long as he's on the way to Astos, he might as well try to bump him out. He's got Ice 3.
Good levels too. And he's got Cure 4, so he's fine.
Yeah.
Astos rolled a little beefy though.
Yep. Nothing that a couple Ice 3s can't handle. And he's picking up some decent levels on the way.
Definitely good routing on his way down.
Mm-hmm.
I expect to see Demerine do the same thing, though.
Right. And naturally...
Go for Marsh!
He's not quite as insane as I am.
I would.
Yeah. If I was racing Split, I might consider gambling there, but...
Unrunnable asps here with slow. That's more of a hindrance than a danger.
Might be an issue in the Earth Cave, but for the time being, it's nothing.
Meanwhile, Demerine is finishing his shopping and gonna make his way out towards his airship now. I missed those level 3 spells. Ooh, exit.
Yikes. At least he can pick it up.
Well, he's got the cash for it, so...
Well, and the slot it was in, I think it might have been prohibitive for red mages.
Yeah, Fuchsia, we were kind of making a joke there.
Yes, and Demerine is, in fact, female. On that note, Split getting some softs.
Cheap cabins, not a bad thing for encounter manipulation if you can. Demerine just robbed his dwarves and is now heading down towards Elfland. Ooh, iron armor. That'll be a good go for his fighter.
Yep, that's what I said he was waiting for. And Demerine is coming up on Astos, so let's see what she can do.
Split's heading right for his airship. So we're gonna have an airship at just about the 10-minute mark. This should make for interesting routing now.
Most definitely. Whole lot of free chests to grab immediately.
Pirates, Sardia, you can do the Cardi Islands.
You can do just about anything.
You can go Volcano if you want. The possibilities are endless with that floater. And Demerine takes down Astos in short order and grabs her crystal.
Alright. Let's see how quickly she can get the airship.
Plus they can finish their crown quest and they can grab all those free chests, so this is just a matter of how you route it now. What's the most efficient use of your time?
And Split's always been very good about routing.
Yeah, I gotta say that for him. He has always picked the good routes. Looks like we're about to find out what the Circle of Sages is bringing to the table today.
Quick guess here, I'm gonna... TNT?
Cube.
Nice, good call.
For the win! Looks like Demerine is buying some spells here. The Black Magic Shop. Stop, Stun, Bane, and Ice 3. Not a bad selection.
And as predicted, going right to those pirates.
Gonna get another key item. And check the level 2 magic shops.
See what we got here. Cure 3, not bad. Heal 3, very good.
Yeah, heal 3 early game is good because it saves you on heal potions. Less time menuing. Ooh, Quad X.
Quad X, beautiful. Cabins at 53 aren't too bad.
Nope, they're pretty affordable. We're gonna see if the pirates have, well, we know the pirates have downgraded, but we'll see what they've downgraded to. I'm gonna say they are holding on to the loot.
I'm gonna guess Rod, just to be contrary. Hey, alright, good, I get one now.
There you go, we're even now, one apiece.
Alright.
As Demerine makes his way towards the airship.
Where are we looking now? Cardias? Or Zardi Isles? Oh, he's gonna pop grind?
I think...
Is that right?
I think I'd more decide to check on my chest first, or even complete my crown quest with the airship, because that would be really quick now.
He's got the firepower and he's in the neighborhood. I don't blame him for this. I guess it depends on how long he grinds for, if he's just looking for spell charges, or if he's trying to get his mages a little bit more beefy HP before something like an Ice Cave grind.
That's what I figure. I figure Ice Cave is his next target, and he just wants to get a few levels before touching it.
Yeah, looks like that was it. And back to Provoca. Probably his first save.
Demerine got his cube now, and he'll be making his way, probably checking chests, so...
Oh, he was a little bit broke, that's why. Wants to get Quad X on everybody.
Oh, I see.
Which I agree with. That is a very useful spell.
Definitely. Anything under 300 HP? Gone.
That'll get you out of some tricky fiend fights.
Yes, Cyclone, I said beefy.
Beefy.
I use the word beefy often.
He uses beefy like Edgeworth uses dicey.
Looks like Split's gonna check out Matoya and get the dankest herbs.
And a little bit of Ching.
Robbing her blind, she can't see anyway, so... She only got her eye back once he stole, so... You're gonna keep a count on that, are you, Cyclone?
Beefy count.
Here's Split Punch now, checking out Cardi Islands.
Opal bracers. Or shoulder pads, or whatever that's supposed to be.
I think it was gloves, maybe. Not much in this cave.
Sell the opal.
Demerine has got her rod, killed the pirates, and is now making his way to Matoya. Will he rob before he gives her his oh. She might catch him.
I really like the save after exit there, but Split bypassed that.
I think he figured she was so enamored with getting her eye back, she wouldn't worry about losing a few chests. Now he's going to give the prince some herb.
And the worm's leveling up Split.
Split's gonna finish. Now, see, I like to save the Cardia Isles till I get a tail. Then you can route it all in one.
Well, there's never a guarantee you're going to get the tail, though, unless you go out all the incentive chests.
And Demerine got an opal shield out of the town.
Oh, and Masa.
Castle.
Masa is in the Cardia Islands. Big find.
Boy.
Big find.
That's gonna make for a beefy fighter.
4.
Looks like Demerine is now going to back to Astos Castle, check these chests.
And bridge. A bridge too far from being useful.
Meanwhile, Split is picking up some more level 3 firepower. Demerine is going to check the dwarfs.
Yeah, just kind of double checking the red mage spell availability there.
Checking level 4 now.
Renaming it X-Rub, which makes sense.
Ooh, a mage staff, that'll be good.
Little zap. That being a time elemental magic, only Chaos, I believe, is capable of blocking it. It just doesn't have a very high percentage hit rate.
Well, all the dwarfs had was a mage staff, so they weren't too rich and powerful. Let's see where Demerine decides to go next.
Pro Rings 2700 in Elfland.
Wow, that's a steal.
Quite nice.
Silver bracelets in the first town. That's where Demerine's gone to pick up.
Being able to drop 10 grand on endgame armor and for all 4 party members is a pretty sweet deal.
And you made most of it back selling those opal gloves. Let's see if he now chooses to check on Sardia.
We're going to take a look at what's in the Canaria vaults, where the vanilla TNT would be.
Yeah, there wasn't too much, I don't think.
No. Maybe TNT will be here. No, it was adamant.
Look at that, the 2 most powerful swords in the game.
Gonna need a tail to go with that, though.
But once he gets it, that allows you to put a Mazmoon on one of your red mages if you want.
Split forgetting he did not turn in... Yep.
Oh, he went to check the chest first.
Did not complete step 3. That's gonna burn probably about a minute of time off. Give Demerine a little chance for her to catch up.
Looks like Demerine is heading for the water. Going to check out Sardia.
Yep. This is Sarda. What do you have today? The bottle.
Been drinking. Look out.
Sarda been drinking. All alone in a cave by himself. And speaking of all alone in a cave by themselves, Demerine is going to feed some Ruby, potentially? Nope. No memes today.
Poor Titan. He's standing there. Oh, ogres with some blaze.
Oh boy.
Jeez, the Titan's just standing there. You think he could take 3 steps, slap her across the lips, and grab the ruby and run?
We have a mage staff.
We have a white clothes and an end dragon armor.
Wow. It is probably a good idea to find that tail.
They're definitely going to want the tail as soon as possible.
Opal shield, dragon armor, and adamant.
That's gonna...
powerful fighter gear.
Looks like Demerine's gonna check out level 5.
There's Fade.
Fade and Exfer. Exfer's a useful spell too, most people don't really know about.
It's getting a little bit more usage lately. And we have Warp, so we don't have to have the Walk of Shame out of the waterfall.
Ice Cave, if they get enough levels, should be easy now.
Absolutely.
But will they have the spell charges before they decide to do Ice Cave?
I believe
Now, I think I would wait. I think I would wait till I have enough charges to do the Ice Cave. Do something like Ordeals first, or even Volcano.
And Dem's going to do some more treasure hunting by virtue of going to Volcano first.
Tail can be Ice, Ordeals, Waterfall.
A lot of places it could still be.
I don't think I'd go on the odd chance that it's in the Ice Cave, that I'd go before I have Warp.
No, I'd go to the mandatory dungeons first. Especially, I like the Volcano play because of chest density alone. You're getting a lot of value for going here. You're knocking out a fiend in the process, maybe picking up some extra XP. It's a smart play.
I don't know if he'll go down and take on Carrie, though. He's not exactly leveled for it.
I think she'll be okay by the time she gets down there.
Because I don't think he went to the Cardia Isle, so he does not have the Mazmoon yet.
Now Split picking up his white shirt and dragon armor.
Demerine taking down a Grey Worm. Split going to pick up his bottle to have a few wobbly pops.
Everybody in the cave getting tipsy. And this Grey Worm seems to be a little beefier than expected. There's a beefy count for me. Yeah, running is a good idea.
Oh yeah, that worm is just wiping, splitting brows.
And a flame sword.
Oh, Split is heading for Ordeals.
Really? This is an interesting play.
I like this play, actually, because if you get the tail in here, you're right next door, right?
True, and then if he finds that the zombie Ds are a good grind, then he'll be okay. I don't recall if he got harmed 4 on all the characters or not. Because if so, that's pretty good.
The only thing with Ordeals is you don't have Warp yet, so those pillars might be can be a little trolly on you. So the armory didn't hold a whole lot that was any good, and Demerine now opts out and is heading away.
Just noping out and checking some sages. Saber Tees with Lit 2. They're a relatively rare enemy, so...
Bringing the thunder!
Shocking development. And Dem is going back to the volcano.
Must want to clear out the bottom of it and maybe take out the fiend, light a first orb.
Might as well.
Not a bad play.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Split taking on some Sphinx. Looks like he's trying to gain some levels as he goes here.
The answer to their riddle seems to be Ice 3, so he gets past them with no problem.
Hits level 10, so he's making as good progress with his levels.
Yeah, he just picked up level 9 in the fight before that, or 2 before that, so getting there quickly. 10's a decent level to go into Ordeals with as well.
Yeah, now we'll see how the pillars treat him.
Then we get to hear the same note over and over again for a little bit.
Looks like Demerine opts out of the volcano and is heading away. And those zombies with some fur on the go.
Oh boy, that's a little wipey wipe.
And that's a wipe. Looks like Demerine is now going to clear out the Cardia Isles and find his Mazmoon. Back to start.
Ruh-roh. See if the Medusas are problematic or not. I'm gonna pick up some XP here, or try to.
They're not very tough, so as long as they don't have anything bad.
Low HP. Low-ish. And level 11, just like that. As long as he doesn't have to nope out again. Doing quite well.
Gargoyles, everybody's most hated foe.
And the down is the right way to go. Oh, yes, running is good.
The zombies are throwing their fur around. And Demerine got his Masmon. He's got to be happy to see that.
Mm-hmm. Fuchsia making a very good point that if he comes up with the tail, you're getting an incentive out of the way, getting levels in gold, and making use of the Dragon Armor and Excalibur immediately. That is certainly a smart play.
The Nightmare is here. He's going to take them on. Should wipe them out pretty easily. Looks like Demerine is heading for ordeals as well, so our runners might have a high five here. And a defense sword. And an
My favorite weapon.
Shield.
Oh man.
If the tail is in here, that fighter is going to be beefy.
Don't hurt that poor Tyro. What are you doing? Demarine's off my Christmas list.
Hey man, steaks for everybody.
Sandworms I can definitely get behind though.
Okay, Chris, thank you. I figured she was, but I was unsure at the time. Sorry if I offended you. Seems like I have.
Demarine's getting a little bit of revenge for Boba Fett here.
Split has found a game changer. And that's all we get is a slab.
Let's
just a hunk of a rock.
Not even wasting time on those zombie Ds. He just wants to get in and out.
Well, now we know this floater is either ice cave or waterfall, so...
A little Saria hype here. Saria, not Saria.
And Demarine's about to hit the ordeals to see if she has an easy time with the pillars. Split making short work of enemies, gaining levels quick. Means he won't have to stop for a grind unless he stops on the eye for a few seconds.
That was a little mini grind. He took that fight intentionally. Oh,
No,
that's
he's got to throw the game changer away.
He's already got the game changer. It's Masa.
See if Split's gonna make some steak and wings, and it looks like he is.
That's a shame.
Meanwhile, Demerine is hyping up her party.
And Dem makes the same decision that Split made, and starts over all over again.
And Split's back to his airship. We'll see where he decides to go next. Something like volcano or ice.
He's deciding, and it's going to be volcano. I think he has the levels.
Demerine finding out these zombies are nothing to mess with when they throw their fur at you.
And Harm 4, a much better spell to use here than Ice 3.
Looks like the white mage is taking, one of the red mages is taking a nap.
I'm sure there's some pro Tyro runners left. Like Edgeworth is still sticking around, I believe.
Wow, those Peds are doing an awful number on Split.
Ouchie.
I don't know if there was some death touch there, or if they just decided to whop on the sticks, but...
Attacking it anyway, but... Yep, there we go. Edge started sneaking stakes. That is news to me.
And a black shirt. Nice. Bit Ice 3 on the go.
And Split about to learn the harsh truth of these Grey Worms.
We haven't seen Ice yet, have we?
Haven't seen Ice?
Life, sorry.
Oh, Life. Oh, there's the game. There's the so-called game changer.
Flame Sword. Ice Shield. Good for money, since he's got the Aegis. Looks like Demerine's on her way out, and now we'll see where she decides to go next. Because she has already dipped a volcano, so...
We're gonna see our first fiend fight here with Split.
More steak and wings on the go. Ooh, the steak must have rolled some low HP.
It seemed to. Not enough people believing in him and loving him.
Split is making his way deeper now, so probably to clear out Volcano as well as Carry. And I'd have to say, if Demerine's going anywhere, I'd say she's going to the ice game, maybe.
Maybe Earth? I don't know. Earth's a possibility.
I think I'd save Earth for last, and you can just run right through it right quick if you have what you need from everywhere else.
Yeah, there's not a lot of Earth earlies in this meta that I've seen.
No, for the amount of chests there is, there's not. And the way they're out of their way, it's just bang, just to go straight to Lich.
With all the early stuff that was found, there's no real good reason to go there.
Demerine doing some shopping. Split skipping those 5 chests in the upper corner. It's an interesting move, especially if you're still looking for ribbons, which these people are. Demerine probably go get her slab translated, as well as check level 5 spells.
Opal Helmet.
Now we'll see if the Agamas have anything special.
Yeah. Not gonna commentate or curse it, but I have a bad feeling. Yep. That's okay, because I think he's got pro rings on all of them.
Yep, so he's good there.
Level 14, just like that.
I can see this being an hour 10, hour 15 if TOFR isn't too trolly. Which I hope it is. I hope they bring the pain.
There's been some nasty ones lately. And Split gonna make, I assume, short work of Carry.
I would say.
Throw a quad axe out there, buddy.
Temper up the Masmoon and go.
Fair enough.
Then next round, throw a quad X out there.
If there's a next round. Well, there will be.
Carry fighting back, fire too, but it's too little too late, I believe.
Quad X should almost certainly work here.
Ooh, Sar laying down, just like the lazy guy he is.
Oh. Should have had
Split gets his first orb. Demerine is in the Earth Cave, I believe. Interesting. Checking the chests.
Yep. I guess I was wrong about that.
Good play. She's got the rod, so she's down in the area. I get it out of the way. Wizards are Poison Touch and Hidden Light Truck.
I wouldn't do the Earth play here because of chest density being so low compared to a lot of other places she could go, but it might be a bit of a gamble at this point.
It's looking like the Wizards are putting the hurt on her.
J. Sauer, yes, Quad X can work on any boss that doesn't resist it. So I think Lich does, because Lich is undead. And any regular undead enemy, I believe Chaos resisted as well.
And
Warback. Yes.
And Split just learned a new language in 2 seconds. And he looks like he's making his way for Earth as well, so boat runners, while they're in the neighborhood, going to take out Lich. And Split's not checking any of the upper chests, so more chest density in Sky and Sea, I guess, so might as well just go straight through here. Yep, Musical, you're correct. We got about a 0.00001% chance of being right.
Mm-hmm. The only thing we've been right about so far was when we predicted what the characters were going to give, what the NPCs were going to give.
I predicted the cube, you predicted the rod. We won't be right again.
Nope. It's almost impossible. So, just to make this a little more fun, I'm guaranteeing you neither runner will run into Warmech. There you go.
Here we go. 3 Warmechs in a row. Unrunnable.
Oh boy.
I had 2 in a row on a practice scene once.
It's rare, but it can happen.
I think it's 1 in 256, maybe?
Of happening twice in a row?
Oh, twice in a row would be...
very, very high.
Yeah, would be rare. Split and Demerine are pretty well even in the Earth Cave, high-fiving each other on the way down. We're gonna get a quick but short look at the vampire.
Georges are no threat. And wave high, wave by. Aloha means the same thing.
Well, the vampire got a shot in there. Got a little shot in. Got a few milliliters of blood for his troubles.
Didn't do him much good, though. Some werewolves and gerwolves.
Demerine is the first down below. Skipping the chests as well, so it looks like she's decided to go straight and get rid of Lich. Ooh, and there's the Grimps with the amp wiping her out.
Yikes, 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 yikes.
Ooh, that's a bad wipe. Those Grimps are grumpy.
Yowzes.
We got some jerk birds on Splitpunch's side here, but we're making quick work of them.
Go back to Ninja Gaiden, you're not wanted here.
And Split grabbed me this one single chest with the Earth Elemental guarding it. It's a good pick. You can easily dispatch him.
There it goes. Yeah, with Masa, it's not a threat.
And he gets a giant sword for his troubles.
Big bag of nothing.
Demerine is making her way down to Earth Cave again.
And aloha to the vampire once again. And Quad X will not work, I don't believe.
I don't think Quad X works on Undead.
Yeah.
And Split already level 15.
He's making some very good experience along the way.
Yeah. By the time he's done Sea and Sky, he might be 19-20 if he plays his cards right.
Mm-hmm.
That would put you about ready to go in if you got all the gear you want.
Might even be higher than that because of the Sky Cave.
Oh, he's in with some Grey Wolves, though.
I hope Thor wipes out most of them.
Oh, didn't use it. Ooh, we got lucky there. With no ribbons? Ooh.
If Demerine can catch up. Because Demerine is a dungeon behind Split right now.
Yep. So, Split does have a bit of a lead here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 3-4 minutes. It won't take long to catch a dungeon up if you don't grab chests.
Right. And Split is a very, very tough person to catch.
But, you know, the great equalizer is looming on the surface.
That's right. And Split's kind of has an advantage there as well with all the XP he's picking up. So, should be pretty well prepared for it by the time he gets there.
Yeah, if Kraken fasts himself, you can be level 99. He's still splitting your wig.
Mm-hmm. If you can find a way to get to level 99, please let me know.
I had Kraken fast himself, hit my white mage one night for 1500.
I've been hit for 19 hits, so I can relate.
No amount of leveling in the world is going to help you there. Looks like this bat is trolling Split a little bit. Split's pushing him along.
The dreaded J. Cobra bat, playing defense.
Then we're going to get our first look at Lich, which shouldn't take too long.
We can say aloha to Lich as well. Probably a one-round fight, I assume. I like the zap play here.
Lich with a little fur too, but not much good there.
I want to see zap land. Oh, too late.
Oh, Demerine's caught up though. She's right at Lich now.
Mm-hmm.
That wipe did cost her though.
It did. A few minutes at least. 2-3 minutes.
But there's lots of places to make errors.
Temple of Fiends being the most notable.
And I believe Split is going to make his way for the ice cave now, so that could be trouble. No ribbons, ice cave. Ooh-wee.
Ice cave in the hopes of getting some ribbons and possibly the tail. Tail would be great, because then with the dragon armor, Aegis shield, and being able to swap Masa for Excal, make the knight pretty formidable.
Yeah, but she's pretty much cleaned the first level of Volcano, so all she'll have to do is go in and Split Carrie's wig. It shouldn't take her 2 minutes.
No, it won't take her long.
Meanwhile, Split's making his way through the ice cave here. See if Demerine chooses to go to the Volcano right now. Frost Giants with Cremate, that's kind of a contradiction right there, but we'll let it slide.
God bless the rando.
Wouldn't you melt casting Cremate if you're a Frost Giant?
Nintendo logic.
Ah, the things I think about when I'm not drinking. Faye, the sprites are different because they are using mods. Just different mods to make their sprite packs. It's pretty common among the runners.
Dem is pretty much following in Split's footsteps the whole way through this. A little bit of deviation of routing earlier, but now it's shot for shot.
All it takes is one wipe by Split and Demerine's right back in this. And we all know what this ice cave can be like.
Yep. It is unkind in any variation of the game.
We've all suffered at one point in our lives. And unrunnable rates.
Ow, that's a bad enemy to have unrunnable.
Especially if they have something dirty, plus they always hit hard anyway.
Mm-hmm. So we got the undead pack is unrunnable as well.
Probably because of the rates sitting there. But between the Mage Staff and Harm 4, it shouldn't be much of an issue.
No, it's really a matter of turn order. Ooh, Zap's doing some work.
Do they got charges of warp and exit?
I believe they do.
Makes me wonder. A Split didn't do the warp trick, I don't think.
Yeah, it might be a little tail locked. Like I think Fuchsia had mentioned that.
Now we see he's going to take on some Frost Wolves here. Unrunnable Frost Wolves. Ooh.
Some Friar Wolves.
Not sure if I'd use the black shirt on them, but
it's an AoE item. Preserves some some spell charges. And Bane doing work. 6 for 6. You can't ask for better than that.
They were hiding a heal potion and some gold.
Yeah. That's some
Mage is unrunnable.
Ouch.
Like, is everything in here unrunnable?
It would seem a lot of it is. But it's better to get these out of the way.
Well, I don't find mages as deadly in this version as they are in the vanilla.
Absolutely not. They're not rocking rub.
Rub, light 3.
Yeah, some nastiness.
They've wiped me a time or two.
If you think this is bad right now with the rando a little low level, try doing this in a solo run. Even in vanilla, it's hellish.
Well, it looks like both runners are neck and neck. The only thing separating them is the volcano at this point. So it's a good race. Good race. Don't forget to give these runners a follow. Putting on a good show for you.
And some dirty birds and some mummies.
Makes you wonder why birds hang out with mummies. Is it for the wrapping?
That might be.
And mummies with fur too. That could be bad if you're caught in an ambush.
Yep. Let's see what Zap does here. Zap going 7 for 9. Got a party at level 16 already. That's fantastic.
Yeah, and especially since he still got the 2 sky and air, the 2 most rich dungeons to go.
Mm-hmm.
Red bones with flash, spreading some darkness around.
Better clear these out quickly.
Better get the lamp going.
One thing I will say for Split is he makes use of every available spell he has an opportunity to get, and Zap is evidence of that.
I with a first strike, but it just swing and a miss. And
there's
the loot! Looks like the tail is in the waterfall. Which means, would you grab the tail, get out, go back for Kraken? Or would you grab the tail, kill Kraken, then get out?
I'd definitely get that tail first, so you have some extra beef on your night going down, because you don't know what like the lobsters are gonna have, you don't know what the ghosts are gonna have. You don't want to get stuck down there wiping to a pack of nastiness.
The only thing good about lobsters is eating them.
I'll defer to the carnivores on that one.
Demerine now taking out the eye, and we'll grab her loot as well. So really, if it wasn't for the volcano and Demerine's wiping Earth, I believe this would be neck and neck. And Demerine's gonna do an eye grind. Not a bad idea. You got the Mesmoon. The eye's weak.
If I was Demerine, I might consider a little mini grind here. Grab a couple extra levels.
Nope.
But not happening. Because that's if Split Punched has anything super advantageous over Demerine right now, it's the fact that he's got about 3 extra levels and a dungeon up. But those levels are a big deal.
Yeah, it looks like he's going down to get his chime. Man, he might be thinking about a skydive. Before going to the waterfall and do everything all at once. I mean, it's good routing. But I think if I knew the tail was in the waterfall, I think I'd want it, especially with the dragon armor, the Aegis shield, the Excalibur. I mean, I think it would be bang for that.
He's not low level with a need to be concerned about what Mirage Tower and Sky Cave are going to throw at him, like Demerine would have. But so I'd still probably cash in that tail.
Folks, Zombies will get you stoned for free.
Stone-free Zombies.
Splitting open out of that. Demerine as well. It's right on the heels, following every move Split makes. Which shows you how these people know how to route their games, folks.
I think Fuchsia's hypothesizing a gamble here. I don't know, have you noticed anything in the encounter table in the ways of a long run? Because I don't think I've seen one. Nothing out of the ordinary.
No, I haven't, but they really haven't been skipping a lot of encounters, to be honest. I ain't even seen... I think it's pretty spread out. I really ain't seen any, 4 encounters in 5 steps like you get sometimes.
Right.
So I think you're right on this one. I think there's really no big hero run, but there's no rapid succession either.
No. He's gonna go right... Yep, he's going right to Mirage.
Yeah, you're in the area, got the cube, got the chime. Lots of chests. You can take down Tiamat, why not?
Far be it from me to judge anybody's routing in this race.
Sure. Did you play it this week?
I'm not in the tournament.
Never mind then.
I'm letting you young whippersnappers have fun with it.
Ooh, unrunnable vampires. This could be dangerous.
Yikes.
Don't think that. Oh, maybe Zap will work on them. I didn't think it would.
2 out of 5. Yeah, Zap is a time elemental. What won't work is potentially Quad X. Because that's a death spell.
Split's getting some good levels. 17.
Yep. He might come out of here in the 20s. Especially once you get into Sky Cave and you get into those random ice fights.
Demerine right on his heels, though.
Chimeras, vampires, all of them pay out fantastic XP.
All this is gonna take is Split to hit TOFR first and wipe, and Demerine will be right back there.
Split's a lot less prone to a wipe than Demerine is, though. Because of the levels, which I keep harping on. But
yeah, he's got an advantage in here with his levels.
Yeah, you have to understand. Go ahead.
Well, they have no ribbons yet, so they're gonna have to keep chest checking.
I would.
Because you can't do TOFR without at least one ribbon. You might as well just wave the white flag and say, "Here, crack, and hit me."
And it's really rare that there's not a ribbon in all of the chests in Mirage and Sky. There's usually one, just because of the chest density itself.
Joker's ladies probably have one.
That's a possibility, too.
I hope Marsh has all 3. Wouldn't that be sweet?
That would be terrible for them and entertaining for everybody else.
I mean, Swamp Cave now would be nothing with their levels.
Swamp Cave's always a pain in the butt.
Ooh, Catman giving you the squint.
Yeah.
And the Cur 3.
And that Whiz Mummy presenting a little bit of a problem, but...
He's like, "I'm still standing, chumps, what you got?" Yeah. Got a Mazmoon across your lips.
Little Pro Cape.
Light Axe.
2 useful items. I want to throw that Pro Cape onto the White Mage.
And there's our ribbon.
Mm-hmm. And a Bane Sword! I bet you Split's celebrating off stream. Meme strats are alive and well.
Yeah, once he gets that tail, he's gonna be in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
They both are, because you know Demarine's gonna find the ribbon as well, because she's gonna check those chests.
Almost a foregone conclusion, yep.
Fighting a Chimera, or Chimera, whatever you want to call them.
Chimera, but who's counting?
And more jerk birds by some whiz mummies.
A whole lot of jerks, the blue and the red variety, and some whiz mummies.
Ice ain't gonna be very effective against them, but since you got no fire, you might as well fight them with ice.
Yep. Mage Staff's fire. That's something.
Mazmoon is just Wrecker of Worlds, so it doesn't care about your level, race, creed, anything like that. Guards snorting on you. And squinting. Ooh.
We saw the squint earlier.
Getting pretty lucky it's missing, though.
It's protected by the Pro Ring, I believe.
Oh, yeah, you'd be right.
But, you know, there's always that chance.
Oh, yes, I've been hit through ribbons before.
At the most inopportune times, like, you know, on the sea level or the air level of Topher.
Ooh, and Demerine takes another wipe.
Yikes. And there goes that chance of catching up. So it'll have to happen in Temple of Fiends, I would assume.
Yeah,
unless the shrine is really, really problematic. Opal bracelet! Baby! The hits just keep on coming.
That's gonna beef up the white mage if he decides to put it on her.
I'd probably put it on the red mage in the second slot. Yep, there. Just because of turn order and the way that the hits are dealt out.
Oh, he's back for revenge. And not getting no satisfaction.
A little free XP.
Level 18 for Split. And he's checking all the chests, so he must still be looking for either another ribbon, or... Because I don't know what else you'd be looking for. Meanwhile, Demerine is traversing the Sky Castle again. Or Mirage Tower, I guess. Split checking the chest people normally don't.
Yep. I think he's really hoping for ribbon number 2 up here, but I don't know how I feel about that. I think Split's kind of making a 50-50 call here. Like, you could do these, they're time consuming, or you could take time checking the mermaid floor, but either way you go, you're going to be spending extra time.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'd check these chests or not. There's only a small amount of them, and the odds of you hitting something good is, well, you know, pretty slim. But remember, we're announcers. We're never right.
We are never right. I thought they were both going to grab the tail, and they did not.
Well, I think they're going to save the tail routing when they do. When they go to the waterfall and Kraken, so they can just be in that general area instead of jumping, I think.
Sure.
It's probably what I would have done too, because, I mean, you don't really need the dragon armor and stuff for Tiamat when you're that level.
And Edge making a good point that if you want the XP, this is a good place to wander around and check chests. And, you know, Split's going to be possibly over-prepared for the Temple of Fiends with all the levels he's picking up, but...
Yeah, if I was in Split shoes now, I'd be like, okay, let's get the Fiends down, let's get what we want, let's go. And there you
number
go.
2! Guess who was right about us being wrong?
Well, I was right in a way, but I was still wrong.
That's what you call hedging your bets, sir.
And now I can see Split not checking, because unless he wants the 3rd ribbon, but what are the odds of 3 ribbons being in here?
Low, very low.
But not impossible.
No.
But he is backtracking something.
Just heading back up.
I'm sure Demerine will find her 2nd ribbon shortly too, as she is checking the chest on the floor as well.
Yep, Split's pretty much done here, I think.
Yeah, Split's pure go. He'll do Waterfall next, get his tail, kill Kraken, class change, and head in.
I certainly agree with Edge Figaro here about not taking that 2 rock goal fight, because that's pretty good experience.
Yeah, and they also hit like Mack trucks.
His fighter can definitely handle it.
It's not his fighter he's worried about.
He's got life spells. It's
Okay,
good
folks,
action.
it's War Mech time.
And as I said before, in the hopes of being wrong, there will be no war mechs on this bridge. So get out your bless RNGs.
Pray to whatever god you want, but let's make it happen. Demerine taking an eye, free XP. Some nachos. Nachos.
Tasty nachos, and he's running away from those. So those look like they're expired. They've been sitting under the heat lamp a little too long.
Yeah, as long as the chips are crispy.
Just found the power gauntlet.
Oh, in a place where Split mustn't have looked.
He did not. A little bonkety bonk.
Oh, and those 4 easy chests too, where people normally go right to.
Yup.
Oh, he could regret that later on. Especially since we haven't seen Fast yet.
Yeah, we have not. We have Temper. And I think with his levels and having Masa, Oryx, Kala, whatever he ends up using, we'll be alright. The Tiamat presenting no issue.
And that Split's 3rd orb lit. Now we can only assume he'll head for the waterfall. Let's see if he, yeah, he's got his Oxyale. He's good to go. And the Man-Cat Medusa army is in full force here. I think he's gonna go. I think he's gonna go in the Kraken first. Hit the waterfall on the way out.
Hmm. Nope.
I think I gotta drink more. I might know more.
Nothing wrong with being wrong. That's why we watch the races. I do like how Split avoids the river as long as possible. He's like me in that he hates river fights. Jerk birds.
With some poison.
A little time-wasting spell.
Oh, more Warmac height, folks. Oh, Perlis with poison.
Yowzes. Stone poison. Some terrible run luck. Oh, we have a Warmac sighting at Demerine side.
And it's got an Ice 2, so we can count Ice 2 out of the 4 Fiends fight.
Demerine
Good bit of information for Demerine.
Demerine's avoiding that fight.
Slimes with Blizzard. Wow.
I gotta say, I'm not surprised that he's doing Waterfall. I'm surprised he's doing it as late as he is. I probably would have done that before the Mirage Tower, but even with the bad routing.
All you Dragon Warrior people out there, you must be happy. Slimes have a good attack. Now we're gonna see Demerine make short work of Tiamat, I would say.
No meme strats here, no Bane.
Cyan, that's because they're using custom hacks. If you have any questions, man, feel free to ask. That's what we're here for. If you're not familiar with the game, we'll make you familiar. It's always nice to see new people coming into the community and trying to pick it up. Oh, and Demerine poisons Tiamat. And she's got some good levels. 18, 17.
Good stuff.
Now she's got her second orblet. Now she's... Yeah, now she got water and fire to go.
I have to assume that she's gonna go right to the waterfall, just like Split did. Continue walking in his footsteps, things she's been doing.
Because right now, Carrie's just going to be in and out.
Yes.
There's no need to grab any of the chests on the bottom floor. Right. Unless we could be wrong again here. She's going Volcano.
Nuke ghouls are not fun, Firelight. That is a bad thing to get.
Split got his tail, not much else in the waterfall, and is on his way. Think he'll do Kraken and then go class change, or class change first?
I think he's gonna do Kraken first.
Well, I'm gonna think he's gonna get his class change first. There, we're finally gonna be right.
One of us will be. The way he's routing, I would think, yeah.
Yeah, it's the smart way to do it. I mean, he's topping up to kill a Kraken. He doesn't need the class change.
I guess nuke wizards, like unrunnable nuke wizards, would be pretty bad.
Demerine's picking up some pro rings. Good pickup. Checking out some level 4 magic now. And the unrunnable Wizards of Hag, Reds of Hag fight.
As always.
This will always be unrunnable due to the fact that all fights have an A side and a B side.
So this is the B side to the Pirates, I believe, right?
Yep, this is the B side to the Pirates, and the Pirates are always unrunnable. So.
Now, I've been playing this game for close to 30 years, and I didn't know about the A side, B side thing when it comes to runnable, unrunnable, until very recently.
Yeah, I didn't know either till I joined this community, actually, and someone mentioned it one day.
Kind of thing you have to dig into the code to find out.
Split's not even touching the mermaids, just going straight through, I would imagine.
Oh yeah.
See what the ghosts have to say here. Demerine's right on his heels. She didn't go to Waterfall, though.
Huh.
Just checking out some level 7 magic.
And ghosts.
And buying wall.
Wall can be useful, but a level 7 slot, Demarine's gonna need some more levels if she hopes to use it at all.
Split grabs the one easy chest and doesn't grab the other one.
Wonder if he'll grab the freebie in the next floor.
The Sharknado room?
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Demerine was just stopping in town for a sec. Heading for the waterfall now. I would say at the moment, Demerine is probably, I don't know, 5 minutes behind? Maybe a little more?
I would say closer to like 6 or 7 minutes.
I think unless Split has a bad TOFR, I don't know if Demarine's going to be able to close the gap.
No, not with the level difference where it is. And not with Split's capacity to
Unrunnable lobsters.
to execute. And yes, I think Unrunnable Lobsters is one of those things that I commentator cursed from earlier.
Come on, let's see some thunder. Whip out the thunder.
Unrunnable's bad enough with these cats.
Oh, Perilous of stoned one of her. Lots of stops, lots of stops. Yeah, I don't think we've seen Life 2. Well, Life 2 is probably going to be level 8, I guess.
That could be.
Split's making his way towards the super tentacled hentai porn guy.
He just wants to hug. Kraken's a con.
No, a life spell is a good thing to have, but if you don't find life by level 5 or 6, with these seeds, 9 times in 10, I wouldn't bother looking at 7 or 8, because you normally don't have the levels.
8's almost a foregone conclusion, you're never going to have one. 7's possible if you grind high enough.
If you got a white mage and you over level, maybe you can get away with a charge of level 7. And here's Kraken. See, well, it's probably not going to do much in this form. He's just warming up for his next round.
Kaboom.
Just a little hug, folks. Just a little hug.
And thank you to Kawaii Guy LA for the raid. Always appreciate seeing you.
That is a bigger hug right there. And finish it off with Quad X.
Doing work.
And in an hour, 7 minutes, we have all 4 orbs lit on Split side, and I think he is ready to go.
It's a good
Demerine picking up her tail and a few chests. And can only assume she'll be heading straight towards Kraken. I don't know if she'll class change till after.
Probably not.
The way it's been going, she's been behind Split all the way, so...
Walking in the footsteps, and Split catches a fight on the river that he tried to avoid.
Kraken one can still hit too. You know, he's not a wimp.
Here comes our class change.
Oh, looks like Demerine might be going to class change right away.
Oh.
Can't fault her for it though. She's got the armor for it.
So I don't know if Split's gonna do any magic shopping or not, but I don't imagine he is.
No, I think he's got everything he needs at the moment. Now he can equip the Vorpal. Yeah, I think he's just gonna go.
A little cleanup there.
Well, he definitely doesn't need any cash, so...
Nope.
Green gets her a class change.
Swapping out the ice for the Aegis shield. I think you could probably move that ribbon over since you've got 5 elementals taken care of with Dragon, Aegis, and Pro Ring.
Yeah, you really only move the ribbon back to the fighter for when you get to Tiamat and Kraken 2 there in case they have something pretty nasty. Which I'm hoping they do. Split's probably going to pick up some spells for his knight, maybe?
Nope, not level 4 if that's where he's going. He's looking for a black magic spell that his red mage couldn't get before. Saber. I don't mind that.
No, it's not bad if it comes down to it and your fighter's taking the dirt nap there, and that's all you got to go on.
And I think...
Pretty sure he's gonna go get his Excalibur too sometime.
He's getting white mage. I think he might be getting white mage spells here. Maybe.
No, picking up a silver Cheerio. Rounding out his armor supply.
No, he's not getting white magic. Never mind.
And Demerine has entered the Sea Shrine. She should make short work of this place, and it looks like Split is going to be entering TOFR at a time of 1:10 and 29:30.
Between 1:10 and 1:11 at least. And I will put a guess on this and say that we're looking at a finish time somewhere in the ballpark of about 1:21, 1:22.
I'm going to say Kraken comes out swinging and just annihilates somebody. Meanwhile, Demerine is getting blazed down a little bit.
No, Fuchsia, I believe that Dem has at least one ribbon, if not two. Because Split definitely has two.
I know Dem probably has two. Because she was checking all the chests he was... Actually, you know what? She only has one. I don't think she picked up the one in Tiamat's level.
Those are some very, very bad men right there.
But our tracker does says she has 0, so hey, maybe she doesn't. Tracker could be right. I really haven't been paying attention.
It was the wipe that threw me off, so I don't know if she recollected them after the wipe.
Oh, if she has no ribbons, that could be rough. ROUGH, rough. No validation chests.
Nope. Just straight down to business.
Could be the third ribbon in there. Seen it before.
We have seen that happen.
Not much to worry about now, though, with all the protection. The only thing to worry about now is whether Kraken, Tiamat, and Chaos decide to play Devil's Advocate. Demerine finding the unrunnable lobsters as Split Punch hits the earth floor. Gonna take a good experience fight, gain a little bit more level maybe.
Banesword doing work. 5 for 6.
Level 20. One more level with his fighter and you get an extra shot though.
Is that right? That'll be 24.
No, I think it's 21 actually.
Someone in chat will correct us regardless, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. They just can't jump on us fast enough. Split healing up before going to Lich 2, and I can say that is a very good idea. Because I think that cost me my race last week.
Ah.
It's trying to rub the red mage a little bit. Bad touch, Lich. Bad touch.
You beat me to it. That's my purse, I don't know you.
No means no, Lich. Demerine now is going to make short work of Kraken here. Ooh, takes a little pot shot at her white mage though. Split is through and heading. Ooh, unrunnable Agamas. In group of 4. Can't see them being in much trouble though with Ice 3 at the ready.
Oh, it's destroying them.
Oh, and Demi pulling out the Fade. First time we've seen Fade. Make short work of Kraken, and she has her third orblet. Should be making straight for the volcano. Meanwhile, carry 2 here. See what's gonna happen.
Split's getting to carry 2 before Demerine gets to carry 1. So we're gonna need a wipe or 2 for Demerine to get back into this race.
Yeah, it's definitely Splits to lose at this point.
And I love that Split's trying the zap tactic on carry here. Because why not?
Going for a little stop here.
And stop. Man after my own heart. Anything he can do.
He's just toying with carry anyway.
Pretty much.
Now we come up to the gatekeepers.
The truth floor. Oh, wow, that's fun. Take one step, boom, unrunnable waters, 6 of them.
Well, with the Ice 3 and the black shirt, they're only throwing a little bit of heat around.
When they attack you gotta worry.
And they aren't beefy at 200, at less than 280 HP.
Does that put your beefy count at 5 or 6?
No clue.
Somebody was supposed to be counting. Warm water. Yep, lukewarm. Throw some Epsom salts in there, soak your feet. Level 21, get.
Yeah, Split's looking good. If these last couple of fiends don't prove anything nasty, well...
Get another one-step encounter.
Ooh, Wizards of Hags with Lit 3.
Youch.
Oh, I mean, no life. There goes his white mage.
That is painful to watch. Just getting mobbed.
Get wrecked, son. Get wrecked.
Mercy, mercy, mercy.
And no charges of life, so there goes your white.
I'm running halfway low on heal potions here, but pretty much just needs to get past this and Tiamat. It'll be fun on a boat.
Buckle up, folks. It could get... Oh, again. Oh, wow. Split.
Let's go stop.
He's had enough. He's fighting back, and it's not working. Wizards of Hags, it's slow too.
And slow hit the knight. This is a whole lot of not fun.
It's not like the knight's very smart anyway. Me swing sword.
Ooh, double hit now.
And fire 3 too.
These Wizzy Hags are legit wizards.
Oh, he's got Gear 4, so...
He has some heal 3s to use. Lost a lot of healing power with that white wizard dying. But it's probably still okay as long as the knight doesn't get wiped out by Kraken.
Looks like Demerine's decided to clear... Oh no, the Agama toxic hits her fighter. She wipes. Things just aren't going right for Demerine today.
No. And they're starting to not go well for Split.
Yeah, Split, after having a pretty smooth run all game, is now hitting a bit of a rough spot there.
Yep. Wizzy Hags who wreck your day, waters you can't run from. This floor is just being incredibly unkind. Like, you don't commonly hope to see a seafood party pot, but here we are.
I mean, the waters aren't hitting too hard, and they only have heat, so it's not a big deal, but...
No.
You hit another pack of those wizards of hags, and they start ripping the lightning through you.
The time isn't a big issue unless he wipes. Because Demerine can't beat him unless he does.
And another one step into waters.
If Demerine comes in here with really good encounter luck, then it's possible. Post-split wipe.
If Split loses one of those red mages or his fighter, he's pretty well dead in the water.
If he loses his fighter, it's a reset.
Because he didn't get the power bonk either, so...
Nope.
One manning, it's not going to be easy.
No. Yeah, the fighter's a wipe.
Then he's going to lose all these nice levels he's gotten. So I'll wipe now. I'll wipe now.
Right. This is a brutal floor.
So I'll wipe now. Could change things around.
It all depends on what Demerine does post fiend fight here. Is he leaving? Yeah, I guess he's gonna leave fighter front row. Got good absorb.
If Kraken decides to reach out and touch someone, there's not a lot you can do about it anyway.
Kraken would have to hit very, very hard to one-shot a knight with that kind of gear on. But it is possible. Yeah, see, 7 hits for 275,
It's not bad. That's half of his stuff gone. Imagine if he didn't have that armor on, that would have been 800. Slain. Done.
Defense shield, or defense sword, and a heal 3 means that probably not gonna die.
Demarine's taking care of carry here.
He can't get away from Lit 3 this game.
And carries down, and that is Demarine's 4th orb lit. So now she will be ready to head into ordeals, but without ribbons? Ooh.
Yeah.
Trying the good old quad X. It looks like Kraken hasn't had anything big yet, but...
Yeah, Kraken only hitting for 24 damage, and is dead. Get off the floor, buddy. Get off this floor while you still can.
Demerine is visiting for level 5 white magic, I see.
Split is down to single-digit heal potions.
Ooh, if Tiamat decides to be nasty with nuclear, this could get dicey here now.
Three hits for 101.
Double nuke would just ruin his day right now.
Double nuke could ruin your day pretty much no matter what you do to prep for it.
Gonna try some Bane strats here.
That'd be a hell of a land if you got it. Blaze is not fun.
Not bad with the ribbons and the dragon armor though. Not hitting very hard though. Tiamat's rolled some good absorb here.
195 ain't a whole lot. Demerine getting bat blocked, just going into Topher.
Demerine enters TOFR. She made up some good ground there. I would have thought she'd be further behind in this. All it is now is one wipe here by Split, and this is a race again.
If Demerine has the same kind of gauntlet on the water floor that Split had, then this just looks a lot closer than it really is. But if she has luck, it could be a lot different.
Unrunnable mage fighter encounter.
That's a bad one.
Splits through Tiamat with, well, he's got something cure for her, so...
Dodge the vampires? He's gonna dodge the vampires and the worms. And we're on Chaos.
Alright, we're gonna get our first look at Chaos at 123.40 something.
We have not seen nastiness. So this could be a tremendously tough fight. No cure for, no nuke, no nuclear, so it's all on the table.
Chaos could come out swinging.
And does, but the swinging ain't doing much. $317. This is going to be... Pending Chaos doesn't come up with something crazy here.
Pending double nuke, I think this is over.
Yep.
Oh yeah, especially the way he's hitting.
It looks like Chaos is really only interested in weak spells and melee attacks.
This is over. Get your GGs ready, folks. Oh, Chaos is a little bit beefy here.
That's either 6 or 7 right there. And is this gonna do it? No, still going.
No nastiness out of this TOFR, so there he goes.
And there it is.
And down. GG the split.
GG. So I was off by about 4 minutes on my prediction. 125.02 is our finish time.
Looks like Demerine got the news, but she is planning to continue on anyway. See if we can get split in here for an interview soon.
Mm-hmm. There he is.
Ooh, Lich with Swirly. Giving the old Swirly like in high school.
Welcome to the chat. Split. Congratulations, GG, on a hell of a run.
Thank you. I was expecting that to be really close. I haven't looked at the stream yet, but every encounter in Waterfloor, I was just like, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. I am getting the worst RNG. I am going to lose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the water floor was very unkind to you. I was definitely talking about that and saying the only way that Dem's going to catch up is if you wipe and she has a hell of a lot better luck than you do on that floor. But as it turned out, you made it through in one shot. So here we are.
Yeah, I think Demerine entered TOFR maybe 15 minutes behind you.
Ooh.
But she's caught up. Oh, Toxic Agama is wiping out her. But she didn't get any ribbons either, so...
I don't know that it was 15 minutes, but it was a while after you got in.
Oh, and the squint went through the ribbon. She reset.
And that's a dot quit. GG all the same to Demerine.
Get your GGs out, folks. It was a good run match. See if we can get Demerine in here as well.
Mm-hmm. Ah, looks familiar. So, anything you wanted to kind of go over in your run? Any routing choices you made?
There's one. Give me one moment here. There's one thing I feel like people are going to kind of wonder about, and that's the choosing to go get the tail when I knew where it was and knew it was optional with what I had. Right. And a lot of that was with the two. I had 2 ribbons. I was still kind of like, if I'd had a life spell of some sort, I would have been much more willing, but I knew that if I died, I was dead, so I thought it was worth the time to go do that and make sure I had more resist.
That's fair. Fair. And we are joined here by Demerine GG. Sorry about the difficulties you had there in the early game.
It happens. I don't think I handled it very well. I definitely had a panic moment and kind of got off routing once I got the early floater. Mm-hmm. And then instead of just taking my normal route, which is let's grab up like all of these treasure chests and just take my time and settle in, I just I went into Volcano early, didn't find anything, dove further than I should have, died, and then I think I had a real panic moment right there. I just sort of kind of went off the rails from there. Not my greatest work.
Well, I think all of us have done that before. And by the way, you were pretty much following in Split's footsteps the whole way through after that point. Everywhere he was going, you were going right after that.
That is the least surprising thing I've heard all day.
That is exactly what I expected to hear, in fact. So yeah.
Yeah, you were a little bit. You were about 2 orbs down there for a bit, but then you caught up really quick. So well, it was a good run game by Bodius for sure. Like in one wipe, and TOFR would have turned it all around.
Yep.
Yeah, it's tough. I just, I feel all right about it. I know I could have done better, but, I hope I did all right.
You did great.
Well, you're still in the playing race, so, you're still in the show.
It's all right. We'll make it work.
Split gets a bye, so good job to you, Split.
Maybe I'll get the time to actually do commentary for once.
That'll be very cool.
I've
Oh,
asked
okay.
that you call my match next week because I'm gonna be in this. I'm gonna be in the play-in race. So show up, please.
I'll do what I can.
This is only my second race that I've commentated in the entire tournament, so I feel your pain.
I think I'm at it now.
Yeah, I gotta be getting up there too.
Well, it was a hell of a race, no matter what. And one misfortune could have changed everything around at that point. Once you were in Topher. But
So where were the nice hats anyway? Because I didn't find either of them.
the nice hats,
Yeah, the ribbons.
the ribbons.
One was in Mirage Tower, second floor. One was in
I
Sky
didn't see
Castle,
that.
second floor, which I was desperately searching for ribbons more than I might have normally because I didn't have wall and I didn't have a life spell.
Mhm.
So I was searching places I wouldn't normally.
Yeah.
And I have no idea where the third one was.
No, but there's something you did skip over that Demerine did get, and that was the power glove, which was in that 4-pack of chests right before the second to last floor of Sky Cave.
Ooh,
free
I
chests.
wish.
Yeah, the chest people normally get, those 4, that's where the power button is.
You were in super go mode at that point. There was no reason for you to have to go there.
Yeah, at that point, I knew I had the 2 ribbons. I knew I effectively had a third because I was going to go get the tail. Unless I knew that the ribbon or power bonk was there, I was not going for it because odds are it was just another cloth armor.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, statistically, it was the right play. So that's about all I've got. I don't know if my co-commentator here has any further questions for Split or Demerine, or if the chat does.
No, I've heard all I need to hear. Good G to Bodius, and well, I look forward to watching you guys in the play-in race. I might even be there to join you. My match is tomorrow, so we'll see what happens.
And good luck to you.
Good luck to both of you. I'll be watching from the sidelines.
You earned it. You earned it. So
Nicely done.
for sure. So I'll let you close us out and send us off.
Yeah, well, I guess thanks for watching there, Speed Gaming. Thanks to the restreamer, the commentators, the runners. It's good times, and I'm sure we'll do it again shortly.
And as always, thanks to Fuzel for letting us use the Speed Gaming channel. And we will hope to see all of you for the next match. And thanks again. Follow the racers, follow the tracker, follow us if you feel like it. And we